Excuse me. Alright, we're going to be starting here shortly. I'm just trying to get... What was I trying to even do? Oh, I remember now. Getting something done. I had to reset my Gmail password last night. And after I reset it, I realized that I remembered what it was. So I just thought I hadn't used it for that. So, but when I went to use it as the new password, it said, use a password you haven't already used. And it's just like, well, screw me. Actually, no, it's like, well, fuck me, but... But anyway, so I can't really remember where we were at last week with Tales of Berseria, so we're going to be finding out together. You know, thrills, fun, all that good stuff. And yeah. Also, as you may have noticed, I am starting an hour late again. Honestly, I know I need to sleep because I am tired of sleeping. I was gonna say my controller is like kaput, but it's not. I just didn't press the button hard enough, I guess. Oh, we're at the Sea Gate, so we're trying to beat up some Praetors and Exorcists and all that other good stuff. Alright. Tarnished silver coin. But anyway, as I was going to say before I let myself get sidetracked, good chance that I am going to be pushing my streams back. From 10 to 11 my time, just because I don't know what else to say. Okay, I'm pretty sure I've been this way. I need my, I need my rest, because I just, I can't keep, I guess, I just can't keep going like I have been. Why do I feel like I went this way already, too? Maybe I did. I don't know now. I'm confused. KeyPass is free and works on PC and mobile. Oh, okay. I appreciate that, Rooster, but like I said, I already reset it, and I'll remember what this password is, so... I think this is the way I go now? It must be, because it doesn't look familiar. Because I thought maybe my Google password manager would have saved it, but it didn't. It only saved the one for my, my business business account. So.
Unarmed? Hardly. These are deadly weapons. Huh. What'll it take to make you go all out?
But anyway, all this stuff aside. Okay, so I am not going the right way yet. Amber fragment. Where am I? I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. But as I was getting ready to say, I might be pushing my uh, streams back to 11 o'clock my time, and I'll do 11 to 1. And we'll go from there. But in doing that, I'm going to have to drop my Final Fantasy streams because I don't have the time to stream every Friday. Oh, jeez. Okay. Startled me for a second. Oh, a couple of them. But anyhow, yeah. So I suppose that'll work out for me in the end. My Friday streams are bringing down my average for the rest of my streams. So
If you want to live, get out of my way.
Amber Paper, Amber Belt, and so that's going to be what's going to go on here. Like I said, it's all dependent on what happens. I guess not just tomorrow, but the entire rest of next week. Let's put it this way: if I start at 11 again on Wednesday, I will make the announcement then about, changing, dropping, whatever it is I'm doing, the times. The only thing I can say that's the good coming out of this is that I am not basically taking a 2-hour nap between when I get up and when I have to head into work. So I should be thrilled. Ooh, an earth ring. Because I'm getting more stuff done, but I am not. I am far from thrilled. That's neither here nor there.
This seems to be the place. Let's split up and look for the key.
We'll search the other room.
Mm-hmm.
Aha. Found it. Don't get so worked up over a little thing like that. It's proof you're alive.
The bump is?
No, I'm talking about the pain.
But, but I'm scared of pain.
Well, kid, who isn't?
Even you?
Anyway, boys sure are fascinated by the
Crap, I'm going to be out of this.
Fascinated?
You like this, right?
I'm up to like I don't know, about a pack a day, so. Oh well.
But after I saw one in a book, I got a little curious about it. And I felt,
You felt excited, didn't you?
yeah. I guess so. Do you know why the needle points north?
You!
Figured out how to make it work. I thought that if I had one of these, maybe I could
You!
go on adventures. It's exciting.
When you feel that,
Damn allergies.
talk about it. About what you like and dislike. If you're happy or scared. After all,
I'm alive.
that's just my opinion, though. Not an order. Got that?
Understood.
Yeah, he's got that.
Found it? Now we can get that gate open. We need
Yeah.
a compass too. Nice work.
Excuse me so much.
Thank you.
Hey, there you go, kid.
Everything's ready. Let's get our gate on. take a look. Oh, wow, yeah, that's a big one. That must hurt.
Yeah, but at least I'm still alive.
Are you saying that pain is proof that you're really alive?
That's what Velvet told me.
Well, don't worry. I'll just push your bump back down. You'll be good as new.
Wait, what?
I'm just messing with you. Don't sweat it.
Stop fooling around, you two. We have to hurry. Once we get back to the ship, just borrow some sugar and rub it on your bump. It'll make the swelling go down.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, I see. That's the other
I promise I won't get mad if you talk.
Okay.
premium sake.
You're awfully fond of that, aren't you? Still, you should keep it in your bag for now.
I'll put it in my bag.
Good. You know, that's a nice bag. It looks made to last.
It's Moritz silk.
I've never heard of Moritz silk. It's a fine fabric woven from the threads of a Dandarantula spider. It's got a delicate sheen, it's soft as a baby's skin, it's light and stretchable, it breathes, and it's quite durable. But that's not all. Its most fantastic quality is how it absorbs impact. My, but you're quite the scholar. Knowledge and experience help you sniff out the best treasure. If you go and stuff every single scrap of plunder you find into your ship, she'll keel over. That does make sense. What I'm getting at is, your bag is the best place for you to keep that compass stored.
Keep that thing safe. We need it. All right?
All right.
Tarnished silver coin. Alright, looks like that's all the crap in here. And let's go. The door is now unlocked. Okay, so I guess it's a good thing I didn't try going that way.
Don't get overconfident.
You won't get any pity or compassion from me.
Everybody else leveled up except for Velvet. Rainbow Mist Flash Step learned. Bleh. Do 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 do. All right.
All right, it's open.
What was that?
It's the Von Eltia telling us they're approaching. Hurry!
All right. We'll pop the gate open for her. Quickly.
All right. Quickly.
Don't waste my time.
What's it mean?
If you want to live, get out of my way.
Amber paper, amber bracelet.
I wish I had power like that.
Oh,
Forget about it if I were you.
Amber Belt capability versus demi-humans up 8%. Okay, so she mastered that. I don't think she has anything new to master just yet, so... Good thing is at least, excuse me, at least they didn't make it that every piece of equipment, even if it's the same kind, has a different, whatever you call it, like a different ability. It cuts down on the amount of time you have to spend swapping through equipment. Tarnished silver coin. Okay, now we should be able to open this and progress in the story more.
So, this opens the gate.
One side, yes. The gate has two giant doors side by side, with matching levers to open each. Makes sense.
All right, let's find the other device.
You're right. Okay, as I say, I don't think you can actually jump in this game unless you've got the prompt, so... Sugar. Cat souls. Cat souls. Odorless fluid. Hey, there's a cat's chest. 35 bucks. Obtain cosmetic rosy cheeks.
And it's open.
Let's meet up with the Von Eltia. Back to the docks.
Something tells me it ain't gonna be that easy, but okay.
I can't let you do that. This is mine. This is mine.
And the kid dropped the compass and lost the battle tutorial. Spending 3 break gauge levels will unleash ultimate art. Also provides 1 soul. In addition, defeating an enemy with mystic art will increase the item drop rates. Use left trigger to activate a mystic art. Success. Okay. Once learned, mystic arts can be used to devastate foes by holding the left trigger during a combo with 3 or more battle gauge. These arts ignore the combo limit and are useful in extending combos once you've reached the maximum. They also grant a soul upon use. Defeating a foe with a mystic art greatly increases the equipment drop rates. Jet Blizzard. How many hours in and still adding mechanics? We're at least, I want to say, 5 or 6 hours in. I'm not sure it's dead, but okay.
The docks are swarming with demons. The Von Eltia will be overrun. Rats, we don't have long.
Eisen, can you signal for them to go through without stopping?
That'd keep them safe. But what about us?
We'll jump down onto it as it goes past. Is there another option? Eisen, give some kind of sign.
There's no need. The Von Eltia will sail through.
Still just one net.
It was part of my plan. Welcome to the Ifreed Way.
I guess just one hat.
It's coming at full speed!
Let's get a move on then.
Stupid kid should have left it in his bag like he was told, but of course not.
Will this really work? Do you want the Reaper's reassurance?
Wait, what are you?
What do you mean? Oh, yeah, I just have the 1 10-gallon hat so far, yeah.
Don't scare me like that.
I'm sorry. Yes! Nailed it! You're lucky Mommy's around.
Let's go.
Must not have been going that fast if they still have time to jump onto the ship. Arts learned. Form 0, Sunder, Perfect Mayhem. Equipment Mastery. Mercury Satchel Resistant Ring Wristlet. Items gained. Seer's Glaciite. Provides the ability to trigger a random skill that increases the amount of battle gauge. Battle gauge when using Soul Break. Oh, Blast Gauge. Okay. Filling this gauge allows the character to unleash their hidden potential and perform mystic arts. A character that has learned a mystic art can perform it by holding the left trigger with 3 or more blast gauge during a combo. This can extend a combo past its ordinary limit. Performing soul breaks is the best method of restoring blast gauge. Arts gain stars through repeated use. The number of stars in an art also influences the efficiency of the title skill. Also, the amount of blast gauge a character receives at the beginning of combat is directly proportional to the total number of stars between all of that character's arts. Okay.
Nicely done.
You're not going to thank your savior for her crafty cannonballing?
Are you nuts? I told you to stay away from the cannons, not bang on them.
But it was fun! And everything worked out, right? I'm sorry.
If it's that important to you, keep it safe. You wouldn't want to lose it again.
Give it. I need to set a course. Fine. You read it for me then.
Yeah.
And listen, kid. Give me one false reading and you're shark bait.
Better work hard.
What's Laphicet?
It's a name. Your name.
My name? Laphicet.
It's a fine name.
Well, it's no Mahilu.
We're through the channel. Give us a course, Laphicet.
Aye, aye, sir. We're headed straight for Logres.
Now this is refreshing. Sailing into port like normal people.
Well done, boy. The sharks are gonna go hungry tonight. Yes, I'm glad.
This won't be a problem. Docking the pirate ship here?
So, how were the northern seas, Eisen?
Helavis and Vortigern are in ruins. Trade with Northgand will likely be disrupted for quite some time.
Well, I like the sound of that. I'll have to act quickly.
Any word of the captain?
Aye. It's an old rumor. But they say Captain Ifrit was sent to Titania.
The island prison overseen by the Exorcists, huh? We'll have to look into that.
I registered your vessel as one of our merchantmen, same as always. But even so, stay on guard. There's a grand ceremony being held in Logres. Lots of watchful eyes about.
I see. So they exchange information for mooring.
Information. For mooring?
Having the latest news gives merchants a chance to make favorable trades.
So it's worth protecting a pirate.
I bet Eisen and his crew have connections like this in nearly every port.
Not even the Abbey's iron decrees can withstand the force known as human greed. I see.
I agree with her on that one.
Going to Titania. You won't find Ifrit there,
And how do you know that?
because I escaped from there. And before I did, I heard something from the prisoners. They said Ifrit was the only prisoner to ever get out alive, and that he was taken by an old exorcist named Melchior.
Lord Melchior is an elder legate at the Abbey. He should always be present at the headquarters.
Don't call him Lord.
Von Eyfried's our captain. It's starting to look like his disappearance has connections with the highest levels of the Abbey.
Their headquarters should be in the capital, right? Yes, at the Royal Villa in Logres. I've never been there, though.
And Velvet, your business is with a man in the capital, right?
Looks like we're all headed to the same place.
I won't apologize for involving you.
Usually I'm the one who says that.
And we are 6 hours and 45 minutes in, so 6.5 hours, and they're still adding mechanics. How tiresome. I'll make sure the Van Eltia is ready to sail.
By the way, there's the little matter of your ship. My men brought her through the gate as well. We're going to use her as a scouting vessel.
Do what you want. We stole it in the first place.
A scouting vessel.
I've assigned Benwick to her. He'll give you the details.
Slash thrust pop. Who wants to play a game? Tramballoon 2 slash heat. Slash beat. Item exchange. Oh, look at that. There's another hat. Noise cancelling earphones. Elf ears. Round glasses. Sunglasses. Angry glasses. Single flare plug set. Danger Junior. Mini Luger. Mini Marta. Wind Norman set. Earth Norman set. Earth Norman set for Roku. Void Norman set for Rokuro. Wind Earth for set for lava set. Fire and water for Eisen, the Nor. Literally this morning she threatened someone saying my ship and now it's a stolen ship. Yeah, that's how it goes. You should know that very well for a lot of things. Odorless fluid, bronze script, amber fragment, coarse tempering power, hourglass, all divide, and Denor ball times 5. Okay, so. But there you go, chicken. More hats are abound. They just have to be earned. Oh, the Van Valbia is docked here again. A bunch of odd merchants had built it. You didn't hear it from me, but some say they're actually a bunch of pirates. As though wanted outlaws could just sail right into our ports. Interesting, so acting openly can sometimes draw less attention. It's quite an unexpected blind spot. Yeah, they have a costume set of elf ears as well. Are you traveling to the capital for the ceremony too? If so, you'll want to take the Denon Highway south of Legoris. They've blocked off the Northway though, so I imagine you won't be able to get. So I don't imagine you'll be able to get lost. The Abbey has closed off the north gate, so if you want to leave south is your only option.
Crabs are amazing, right? Oh yeah! They're delicious, boiled or grilled. Even their innards are yummy. And 5 sets of legs. That's so many! That's all true. But what really makes them amazing is their miraculous ability to regenerate. They can detach their own legs when a predator attacks, which lets them get away.
It's called autotomy.
And then, not long after they detach their leg, a new one grows from the stump. Really? So you're saying we need to catch lots of crabs, then
There's a
scare 'em
new
so they detach their own
surgery you
legs?
can get that makes your ears pointy.
We can harvest as much as we like. No one's thought of this before. We're geniuses.
Huh. I never knew that. I thought only lizards could regrow a lost body part, and only their tails.
Lizards. Do you think Dial's tail can grow back?
If it does, we could make a killing by selling dial tails.
Would they be tasty?
No idea.
No way.
Anyway, if you're talking about the same one I'm thinking of, That's been a thing up here in Canada for a long while. You can go to certain tattoo parlors and get it done by somebody who's skilled and certified, that has the stuff through AHS, the Alberta Health Services. And basically what they do is they cut the ear in the top corner and then sew it together at a sharper angle, and when it heals, it has it has the look of an elfin ear. Getting into the crabbing business, I'll do it in a pinch, or it will do in a pinch. Punny. Brothers, let's get rich together and have all the crab we can eat. Hope you enjoy gout. Aye, food is being shipped around normally now. I couldn't imagine such a thing 3 years ago. At a tattoo shop in the States, it has to be done by a licensed plastic surgeon. Well, here in Canada, it can be done unless these people have, additional certifications, because it's a minor whatever. I'm sure that they get away with having basically EMT training for it. But I would have to look into it for sure. I just know that, like, when the tattoo convention comes around in September, you can go and get it done. There's lots of people that usually go and have that done. We really do owe The Exorcist a lot for allowing allowing such a world to exist. Damn reflux. The crew of the Van Volvi looks like a cruel bunch, but they're very polite and even swab the docks. I hope the rougher sailors out there look to them as an example. You're right, but their skipper has a look in his eye that chills my very soul. Well, that's Eisen, so... Nearly 100 ships came through Port Zexon each day. It's like a beating heart of the Empire. That means we're the ones running the world. After the Abbey, of course.
Have you heard? Marcus and his pirates were taken out by the Royal Navy.
So, you even got Marcus's crew now.
Of the 4 pirate kings who terrorized Midgand, only Ifrid and his crew remain.
Aren't the seas still swarming with pirates?
Only small fry that rob small civilian ships on the sly. But the only pirates left that can pick a fight with the Royal Navy and win are Ifrid and his crew.
In other words, the only ship left that's truly free is the Von Eltia.
For a merchant, you really seem to like these pirates.
He may be crooked, but money's not all he's after. If profit was his only desire, he could have made more by selling us out.
But that'd be too boring, don't you think? The fun's in making a killing by breaking the rules.
You're a funny guy.
And that's why Ifrid goes through him whenever we need to dock here.
Well, I can't say I've ever met a human like him.
That's things. Got a. What's the word I'm looking for? You're not immunosuppressed, but you have an immune deficiency from the sounds of it. That must be difficult. Don't worry, I'll keep my promise, honor among thieves and all, right? Anyone who breaks that rule ends up with nowhere to turn. The docks are an arena for sailors. Walk too slow and they'll shove you into the water. At least that's what they all shout at me. Anyway, just be careful. Breadcrumbs for cooking. Soon I'll be able to see the Savior of the world with my own 2 eyes. Oh dear, I feel tears welling up in them already. I hope it's worth the trip from the Southern Islands. I hear the ceremony is being held in the capital. Time to start moving, I guess. You think so? You willing to bet your life on it? I'm not betting anything. The Abbey banned gambling, remember? Right. If the Abbey says so, I guess that's the end of that. Not diagnosed, but I get infections very easily. I'm anti-doctor because the USA sucks, so I'll probably die from the amount of undiagnosed bullshit. Well, it's... I don't know. That's possible, but I understand that. Like, only time I had decent access to a doctor before I came to Canada was when I was a kid in Pennsylvania, because it was covered under the state health care for minors. So 720 gold obtained. And so yeah, and then when I went to Kansas, I didn't see him very often because the copay was ridiculous. So let's all go see the ceremony. It's been so long since we've had a fun event. It's been 10 years of darkness since the opening, but now that the ceremony complete with even plays and musicians, you'd be ashamed to miss it all. Yeah, but there's going to be people there. Why would you want to go? Like, there's going to be a ton of people. Don't go. Calcite Blade. New weapon for Velvet. Did you hear the Abbey is building a massive temple to their super powerful god north of the Denon Highway? I want to go take a look, but only the cream of the Abbey are allowed anywhere near it. Who would have known the Abbey would be so selfish? Anybody that's met them? Weapons dealer, and then that must be the inn. Take a look around. If you need weapons or armor, you came to the right place. Oh wow. Wind rings, calcite garment, amber waistcoat, calcite waistcoat, calcite belt. I guess calcite's the new thing for equipment. Amber boots. Calcite boots. Resistance ring. Aqua ring. I got quite a bit of money saved up by the looks of it, so... Oh, you can only buy one. Okay. Excuse me. Calcite belt, calcite bag, amber bag, calcite paper, calcite blade, calcite daggers, amber daggers, the Norball, cures potion, okay. Panacea bottle, cures and temporary prevents. Whoop, might as well. Nope, can't stock up on those. I can get 5. That's it. Let's not get any of those for now. Confirm. And then dismantle, because I'm sure I've got a ton of stuff I don't need. 33. Okay, so plain paper can go. I can get rid of a couple of these amber papers. Get a job, they'll give you healthcare. My healthcare has a $12,000 deductible. That sounds about right, unfortunately. I remember when I worked at Walmart in the US, and the deductible was just batshit insane for how high you had to pay out first before they'd cover anything. Better be careful. I don't want to dismantle anything I don't have mastered, I guess. So, okay. say, I have a lot of resistance rings, so can dismantle a couple. And I can dismantle a bunch of these battle boots. Enhance. How unfortunate, I don't have any calcite, so I can't enhance my calcite stuff. Okay. Excuse me. I came all the way from Helavis in Northwind. I had to get permission from Lady Teresa and went through the inspection at Vortigern. It was quite a trial, but the ceremony is a once-in-a-lifetime event. It'll all be worth it. I can't wait for the ceremony.
I've heard there's a prison island somewhere where they keep the worst of the worst. But it's a hard tale to swallow.
It's true.
And the rumors that hundreds of demons are in prison there?
Fact.
People say that no one has ever escaped from there alive.
That one's a lie. After all, we're here.
Wait, you don't mean...
Keep your mouth shut. Otherwise, you'll fare worse than anyone on that island.
Yes, sir. I didn't hear a thing.
All claims get processed and paid for directly from the company. This is actually cyberpunk level bulk shit. Yeah, I could agree with that. I ain't seen nothing and I ain't heard nothing. Now get out of here before you stick in my memory. News of the ceremony traveled all the way down to the southern islands. Now there'll be a speech about the future of the land, and how could I possibly miss that? Carrot. Yeah, no, and even up here, like, the amount of pedantic bullshit and that they have to do, it's just... It's just tiresome, and there's really no point to it, because if they would cut out the insurance companies, a lot of these places could save themselves a good chunk of money. Because without the insurance, at least without the insurance middleman bullshit, a lot of stuff would be easier to manage and maintain, but, you know. I just have a degree in medical billing, what the hell would I know? If you ever need it, if you need anything, send a Sylph J and the Van Alta will sail to the rescue wherever you may be. Yeah, what if we're inland? Not a problem. The crew will carry her if we have to. I want to try that game. Actually, let's do Champ Balloon, and we'll use La Facette, Stage 1. Oh. Oh, okay. That's fast. If I do this just a couple times, apparently I should have enough to get the elf ears, or even just the hat. A degree in medical billing sounds evil. Basically it's a technical degree. All it says is that I know how to do the billing codes and how to not undo the bundling and make sure that the claims get processed right the first time. Okay. Let's do it again, meow. Item exchange, and I have 550 coins. That's enough for the elf ears or the hat. Since you're the only one here, chicken, what would you like to see had? I'm out of coffee, damn it. Ears, but I'm worried they'll be bad. I can't see where they'll be that bad. So, alright. Elf ears, and let's put them on Loftus set, I think. Because he doesn't have anything on. Basically, it is the typical, whatever you want to call it here. Like, it's your typical set of elf ears. Makes him look a bit like the one from Star Ocean that I played. Can't remember his name, but. And we'll give him a 10-gallon hat on top of it. There we go. Now that works. So there you go, chicken. So now he's all outfitted for battle.
Wind's kicking, the tide's flowing, and we're stuck here.
Then why not just set sail?
Not going to happen. The Abbey hasn't given us permission yet.
And we would need their permission. The kingdom needs harbors and sea routes.
It's like they've erected walls and gates in the sea.
Aha. Midland is spread across a number of islands. The sea is the only way to get from one place to another. If they can control the ships, they can control the flow of people, goods, and even information.
Exactly. They even created that fortress, Vortigern, to help them do just that.
It's restrictive, but it's also necessary. Demons are out at sea too, and exorcists are the only ones who can stand against them.
Even still, it rubs me the wrong way. A sea dog obeys nothing but the winds and waves.
Be you sailor or noble, everyone in the world has to obey the rules. At first I was like, why not velvet? And then I saw that is correct way to use elf ears. It's not a lot of fun, but better than dying, right? Well, I mean, it's a situation where, yeah, I could have... Actually, is this what I'm thinking I can do?
Up front.
There you go. Now he's up front. Now he gets turned around and do whatever. But anyway, because Velvet's... Honestly, she's too tall for elf ears. No ships have been coming in from Halavis. Were they all attacked by Ifrit's pirates? This cat's box requires 75 cat spirits to open. Do you wish to open it? Found a cat. And the little bitch gave me nothing. Life bottle. I've already got my max on those. I watch over the storehouse for the Abbey. Be gone, no one's allowed inside without their permission. Ooh. Olive oil. Pepper. I thought I could finally have some fun making wagers, but all forms of gambling have been banned. What a dreadfully stiff world we live in. Well, it's an Abbey rule, isn't it? You either obey, or end up demon chow. Okay. Oh, that's... Okay.
Eisen told us to come see you. What's all this about a scouting ship?
We're going to explore the outer seas. Oh, let me explain. Beyond the reaches of our kingdom lie vast, open oceans we call the outer seas.
And you're going to explore them? What for?
To make a map of the whole world, of course.
A map of the whole world.
That's right. Ifreed's pirates have many ambitions, one of which is the creation of a complete map describing the whole world. In fact, the Von Eltias already sailed all the way to the far continent for that very reason.
That's amazing.
You guys sure dream big.
I still don't get it.
Yeah, me neither. A map of a bunch of places nobody cares about? Big deal.
Well, regardless, if we're going to find anything in the vast waters, we'll need a lot of luck. We'd like to borrow some of yours.
And just how do you plan on doing that?
I want you to use your gut instincts to tell us where to look. In exchange, the Von Eltia will be at your service, and you can keep anything we find in our explorations. You'll be able to assign us new orders from any location by using a kind of messenger bird called a Sylph Jay. Who knows? We might even come across some good treasure, or maybe some rare food, or brand new recipes.
That's a lot of treasure you could find.
Doesn't sound bad to me. It won't take much of our time, and besides, it can be interesting.
You're right. Okay, as long as I'm not responsible for how things turn out, I guess I can help.
All right, then I'll tell you what you need to know.
Expedition has been added to the menu. Try opening it now. You can send your scout ship on voyages to explore the outer seas. You can initiate these expeditions via the dispatch command. Select the dispatch command. Next, choose an area to explore. The exploration areas are determined by your current exploration level, which is displayed on the upper right of the screen. Level 1. Now select Layman Sea and begin voyage. Once you initiate a voyage, time will display the screen. Display the time remaining until your ship returns. Since this is your first crew time, the crew will break their backs so they can fly home.
Scout ship setting sail. Take a look at this.
Soy sauce and dried fish. The voyage is complete. Now let's see the results. During each exploration, the ship and her crew will face 3 battles. The number of victories will determine the items and EXP received. In their explorations, the crew might also uncover special rewards like recipes, new areas, and treasures. Some treasures may provide exploration skills that will make future voyages go more smoothly. When activated, these skills provide various benefits such as increasing the amount of EXP earned or the number of items found. Let's finish by sending the ship out on one more expedition. The expedition is underway. This time the ship will return at its normal speed. Take advantage of these expeditions to help you along in your adventure.
So now we just wait for news.
Who knows what we'll find? A sunken ship full of treasure?
This is Monster Hunter B. Yeah.
Desert islands?
New shipping lanes, perhaps.
Some fish would be enough for me, especially if they sell well.
My thoughts exactly. Tuna or yellowtail or sturgeon.
Shut up, Magilu. Don't know why, she just always aggravates the piss out of me. Oh, I guess I got gear I can change around too. Okay, equipment. She can take the calcite. It looks like a giant frickin' key for the newer vehicles. Terrible. Terrible design. Calcite belt. Calcite garment. She still hasn't mastered her freaking fire ring yet. But she's mastered her amber boots. Nothing else for that, though. So he mastered his satchel, so let's put his amber satchel on. Resistance ring has been mastered, so let's do the void ring next. And he mastered his wristlet, so amber wristlet. Nope. Expedition should be done. Oh no, it's a half an hour. I thought it was 30 seconds. I misread that. Okay. And where am I going to get out of here? There, bye. Yeah, it is. I can't really remember. I bought both of the Monster Hunters, and well, actually no, I bought the second one. A friend bought me the original Monster Hunter for like for Steam, and I didn't play it much. I feel bad because it's like $80.
Understood. I'll notify the Abbey we have a code red demon in our midst. Send out an emergency alert to the neighboring areas.
Right.
With wild demons this close to the capital, the Abbey must have had its hands full.
Isaac, what did he mean by a code red demon?
It's like a most wanted list for demons. From the latest I've heard, there's around 10 such demons across the territories.
Oh, they sound pretty tough.
That would be putting it lightly. Suffice it to say, you wouldn't want to face one unprepared.
Then we'd best be prepared.
Let's get going. Just in time here, the Abbey is digging in.
Demons designated as Code Red demons by the Abbey can be found roaming the territories. Code Red demons are exceptionally strong. It's recommended you only engage them when you're sufficiently prepared. Oh, I freed the prisoner.
You said you heard about Ifrit on the prison island, right?
I heard an exorcist legate named Melchior took him away. I don't know anything beyond that.
Neither do I. What about you, Magulu?
Word is he was taken away about a year ago. Caused quite a stir, if I remember right. Everything about him.
Monster Hunter World, I presume. There are 16 so monster. Yeah, it would be Monster Hunter World.
An exorcist.
I bought Rise myself.
Weird. I mean, if they were just trying to bust up his gang, why capture him but leave the crew free?
If not his gang, what business does the Abbey have with him then?
We've cast our nets wide. We can't come up with any explanation.
I can agree that Rise is better than World, considering I've gotten further in Rise.
And you're convinced he's still alive?
Excuse me.
We wouldn't have any problems killing a pirate who caused them trouble.
If the Abbey took him
I just can't remember if I used my controller or the keyboard for
but he isn't
either one. Probably my keyboard.
Or bend his knee on anyone's orders.
He holds his own tiller.
Precisely.
Good job, kid. Encounters and battles. If you initiate if you initiate a battle by making contact with an enemy on the field from behind, you will begin with an advantageous encounter where you will start with 1 extra soul and enemies will start with less HP. However, if the enemy hits you from behind, you'll be enforced to fight a back attack encounter where you have the disadvantage of starting with 1 fewer soul. Contacting 2 or more enemies at the same time while on the field will initiate a perilous encounter which has the following effects. Enemy levels increase, HP restoration is reduced to a quarter, fleeing takes 4 times as long, enemy reinforcements will join the battle, enemies will attack more frequently. While these fights can be risky, they offer greater item drop rates and more grade. Is this an JRPG? No, this is the first one I've encountered where you're, well, maybe it's because I'm streaming, so I'm reading stuff, but this is the first one I've encountered where you're like 7 hours in and they're still explaining shit.
Very well. Onward to Logris.
Wait, you're coming too?
Why did you come back to us?
This be something awful.
With every shot so far.
And what about your search for this traitor?
He slipped away yet again. Had no clue where he ran
something?
My spellcraft works kind of like a three-legged race. It simply requires my backstabbing, slippery accomplice.
Like a con artist needs an accomplice.
I am not a con artist.
Bullshit.
I'm not going to help you find your traitor, you know.
How cold! Such an icy stare could freeze fire.
You don't have anyone else?
Well, no.
Do you have a home to return to?
Nope.
Do you know a trade other than magic?
Nope.
She's useless.
What is it, Laphicet?
Magilu's story made my chest feel funny. And my nose is running.
The witch has no friends, no home, and no purpose.
Magilu
I
has
think what you're feeling,
Alfears.
Pity?
it's when you feel sorrow for someone else.
I didn't notice. Maybe she does.
I pity Magilu.
Me too, kid. But I.
Come on.
Oh, you're right. She does. I pity her too because she's an annoying pest. I'm trying to remember when my friend played this a while ago. I don't remember if she actually ever fights alongside you or not. I think she's just an annoying cow that tags along to add her 2 cents to everything. Oh, that's right. I've got a bunch of stat improving items, I believe, somewhere. No idea where. Consumables. So I ought to dish those out, because supposedly these things grow back pretty easily. Sage improves HP by 10, so let's give them to Laphicet. Martial and Hidden Arts damage. Defense. I want to know why Eisens is so low if he's supposed to be the Reaper. You like Maggie Lou, she's funny. She is, but she's the type of funny that for some reason it always rubs me the wrong way. Rosemary increases art damage by 2, raising hidden and Malik art damage. Well, give them these to the Reaper too, I guess. Increase arts defense by 2, reducing enemy arts damages. Velvet improves focus, increases focus, improving soul gauge regeneration and art. Effect rates also fully restores HP. Rokuro. Alrighty, that's all of that done too. I should go save it before I die. Magilu is better than Tiara. That, yeah, I have to agree with that. I'm just thinking, and I don't know if he has, but Joe DiMaggio would make a killing as a video game voice actor. Because he could pretty well do an entire cast of, like, you know, I don't know, game like this, 8 characters. He could probably do all 8 himself. Calcite Waistcoat. Joe DiMaggio is the voice of Bender from Futurama, and he's also the voice of Jake the dog. He's got tons of other ones, but those are the only 2 I can think of off the top of my head.
Don't waste my time.
I know 3 okay, I like him. Yeah, there's
Your style is really unique.
level up.
Just wait until I pull out the good stuff.
And he never does. Oh, for pity's sake. At the beginning of each battle, each character regains amount of blast gauge based on the total number of stars gained through the repeated art usage across all the characters' arts. This provides incentive to use every art available. By gaining proficiency with all of a character's arts, you can recover upwards of 1 battle blast gauge every battle. Advantageous encounters double blast gauge restoration, while back attack encounters nullify it entirely. Another one, dangerous encounter. Anyway, another one that I'm trying to think of is Todd. Starts with an H, like Heidenbracken, something like that. But anyway, he is the voice of. Give me a second here. He is the voice of Hikaru in Auron Host Club, or Auron High School Host Club. He's the voice of that one, and he is also the voice of Natsu Dragneel in Fairy Tail. Form 3, Water Hammer. And everybody but Velvet. Why did I almost call her Scarlet this time? Everyone but Velvet leveled up. Debilitator title earned. Items gained. Battle Boots, Amber Bracelet, Amber Blade, Beast Fang. That looks like it's a new weapon. Oh, a blade made from specially hard claws, specialized for fighting beasts. Oh, you took Velvet's hat. I gave it to Risky Encounter. I gave it to Laphicet. So now he has the elf ears and the 10-gallon hat. So if you see, he's got the 10-gallon hat and elf ears. If it isn't for the fact you can still see his little whatever, it would be a little whatever. But how's Velvet supposed to look badass? She looks like a hobo who taped cloth to herself. I've got her other outfit still. I mean, if you really want to complain about it, I can put her back in her original outfit. Alpha says Ken has 2 hats. I don't think you can give a person 2 hats. I also don't have two hats to check, so. And he doesn't have room for anything else. You gave her glasses. Yeah, I did. She's got the glasses and the rose corsage. And apparently the rosy cheeks is just the dots like on the upper cheek. So like, looks like one of those creepy clown dolls. That's fine. But I could give Eisner the Pirate's Eye Patch. What do you mean that do you even know the ones I'm talking about, like the ones from the old days? Like, I'm not even talking about more recent ones. I'm talking about the ones that look like, okay, some of them are creepy. They look like that one from Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Yeah, I guess if they were wooden, I don't know. I have no idea, but if you know what I'm talking about, you know better than I do, obviously. They are rag dolls and reinforced with wooden dolls that have card faces. Just told me I wasn't allowed to buy one. She probably shares the same opinion of them I do, then.
Victory is ours.
I mean, they're not as bad as Annabelle, but, you know. And before you say anything, I know Annabelle's a Raggedy Ann doll. I'm actually kind of surprised the auto battle for the computer or whatever uses the Mystic Arch for the other characters. Don't be so sad, chicken. I don't think they're all that bad. There are some dolls I like. If you're rag dolls are fine, especially if you're good at cross stitching and. Oh no, absolutely. What was I gonna say? I've seen. What was that one called? I think it's called Slappy. It's from the Goosebumps TV series or whatever it was. That one's fine. I don't have a problem with that one.
I unleashed all my power. Maybe I overdid it.
Foreign daggers, amber daggers. Now that I think about it, though, some of those dolls look like that one that Jeff Dunham used, Walter, has a similar kind of face, I guess I should say, not the same kind, but the scrunchy, pissy face.
Victory is ours.
Amber belt. I should really go in and tinker with, like, Velvet's arch, so that way I have more to use. Still salty about the clown doll, because there used to be an Etsy artist who carves clown faces in extreme details. 150 or so just for the head, and she told me no. The artist closed their store. Well, that's sad. That's terrible that they couldn't find their whatever on Etsy to keep themselves going, but I don't know. Never mind, I'm not going to say what I was going to say. But yeah, no, I can imagine where that'd be upsetting. I know like yesterday at work, we got those super frickin' huge teddy bears in for Christmas again. One went to RTV because somebody took it somewhere in the warehouse and slit its throat. It's like, oh, I almost wanted to say, oh, I mean, if I had the money, I'd just say, I'll buy the damn thing and fix it. I'm sure I could sew its neck closed. Obtain top hat. So, there we go. We got another hat. Shit, copper coin. How many things in it is it? Oh, it's 1.5. Let's just check Chicken's request real quick. Yes, if I had the room for it, you could do 2 hats at once. At least, yeah. Let's take the square glasses off her. And now she is Lady Hildebrand. Detective... No, yeah, Detective something extraordinaire. She's Tuxedo Mask, or... yeah, Peasant Mask would work. For anybody that plays Final Fantasy XIV, this is pretty close. This is about as close as I can get to replicating Hildegard's outfit, and so that is what she will wear for now. I'm going to regret saying this, but I'm surprised there's not fishing in this game. Another chamomile. Although I don't know why I say that, because it doesn't matter if it's got fishing or not. I usually... oh, there it is. I thought I saw something I could pick up, and of course I... But anyway, I don't know why I complain about it, with the exception of Breath of Fire, where some of the... like, there was some really, really good gear you could only obtain through fishing. I never fish in these games. Hell, even in Final Fantasy XIV, I only work on fishing until it reaches its max level, and then I'm done with it until the next expansion. Still, how many hours left to introduce fishing? Yeah.
Humanity has achieved great things on the backs of slave Malachine.
Why the surprise, Laphicet? You've been here before, right?
I have. But back then, I was not who I am now.
I see. Tethered Malachim aren't even allowed the freedom to observe their surroundings.
We'll soon lose such freedom ourselves. Huh? We've reached the heart of the Empire, and of the Abbey. Soldiers and exorcists are stationed all around. This is no place for a collection of villains like us.
Speak for yourself.
Place. All I need to find is Artorias. That's it.
Axe beaks are a pretty common staple in JRPGs, aren't they?
You'll be rust on my blade.
Another victory.
Got another Amber Belt. Favorable encounter. Really, you buggers.
Style is really unique.
Battle garment. Actually, before I tinker with Velvet's things, I should look up if there's a guide, and I'm sure there is, but one that tells you like the best setup for her to maximize all the various things that I still don't do because I haven't played with her arts much. Divided pain?
You won't get any pity or compassion from me.
Wanderer title. Your expedition has returned. Whoop.
Take a look at this.
Oh, I lost 2 of my battles. I got a tuna and a soy sauce. Oh, recipe discovered. Fresh fish pirate platter. A plate covered in slices of raw fish made to look like it's on the way. Yeah. Made to look like it's on the waves of a stormy sea. Explore this area again. Yes. Half an hour. Well, if this is our next area, I guess I should go near here and stop.
An inspection.
They won't inspect everyone. Just act natural.
Your face is all stiff.
I know.
You, in the black coat. Show me your documentation. Well, your travel permit from the Abbey. Where is it?
Foolish girl. How many times have I told you? A magician's apprentice must wear a pleasant grin.
Magician?
Verily, I present to you the traveling troupe of mischievous misfits known across the land as Magiloo's Menagerie.
She's quick on her feet at least.
For the ceremony?
Why, yes, indeed we are, my dear. Please pardon my uncouth apprentice. Girl, allay the good man's fears and show him the dope trick you've spent all these weeks on. Go to.
Sorry, mistress. I forgot to prepare.
You pathetic little shirker! A proper performer is perpetually prepared!
It's fine. Doves flying around would be a nuisance.
No, this will not do. If you cannot summon a dove, then act like one. Act like a dove.
Cool.
Cool.
Remember, Magiloo's Menagerie manufactures mirth. That was just a small sample for the good citizenry of Logan.
Yeah, she's quick on her feet like a good con artist.
Guys here? Move along!
As you say.
That was a fine ploy, Magiloo.
Well, don't expect tricks like that every day. Coo-coo. Oh, that murderous gaze! Coo-coo! Those doves were amazing.
Just a crude trick. If anything, it just shows the capital's defenses are pathetic.
More like it shows how much confidence they have in those defenses. How many soldiers are here, Lapisette? The number of exorcists in the capital? At least 1,000. And 2 divisions of guards.
I'd expect no less from the capital. They're not careless. They're covered.
We need transit documents.
See how the citizens smile? To think they were fleeing from demons just a few years ago.
To hold an observance of this scale shows just how much peace their power has brought.
Peace. Paid for with loffies.
Velvet?
I feel like I gotta sneeze. Just need a. Damn, blast it. Anyway, as Roku said, a good card artist is always prepared or something like that. So, Magiloo has to think quick on her feet. Alrighty, so let's start exploring. I see you're performers, but that doesn't mean I'll let you stir up any trouble. Mm. Get your scrumptious vegetables here, local and imported. We've got vegetables shipped in from East Gand and West Gand. And Gan Gand and Sam Gan and Bilbo Gan. Is there an item up? Nope, that was just a reflection off the thing. Tarnished silver coin.
Right now, Prince Percival is the one ruling Midgand. He's the crown prince. The crown prince? What happened to the king?
The king is in good health, but he's decided to withdraw from public life and leave the kingdom to Prince Percival. He declared that a new way of thinking was needed to save the world from this crisis.
This king sounds like quite the guy.
Prince Percival is incredible too. He's following in the footsteps of the king by working hand in hand with Lord Artorias in the Abbey. As long as we have Lord Artorias and Prince Percival, the future of Midgand is bright. Ask anyone.
Got it. So all of Midgand is on Artorias' side.
If only they knew what he did. The best thing about Prince Percival is that he's single. Actually, I suppose Lord Artorias is too. Shouldn't a man like that have a special someone? He did, but he threw it all away. I want to thank you for watching over me all the time. You're quite welcome. Seeing you healthy and happy makes it all worth it. That dove trick was amazing. I'm going to go see Magilu's menagerie for sure. Coo, coo. Kid, you're going to get eaten.
The Abbey's job is getting harder and harder. We've all got to give them our full support.
Let's backtrack a bit. Just what sort of organization is this Abbey?
You're kidding me. How do you not even know that?
The Abbey is part of Midgand's Church of the Empyreans. Originally, it was an order of paladins and warrior priests devoted to exorcising evil.
Yeah. The Abbey's official name is the Exorcist Abbey of the Church of Midgand. Nowadays, its members are all called exorcists.
I'm impressed. You've done your research.
So basically, there's just one branch of the church, right?
And for a side branch, they don't really strike me as humble. Of course not. The High Priest entrusted all his power to the Abbey's leader, Lord Artorias. He's effectively retired.
So the Abbey's leader is at the top of the entire church.
That's not all. The prince also gave Lord Artorias authority over all military and government affairs during the crisis.
Lord Artorias commands Midgand now, and has formed a new theocracy to combat the demon blight.
And that is the origin of the Holy Midgand Empire. The Abbey and its foundation, and its ray of hope.
Okay, got it. The Abbey's a big deal.
Meanwhile, Artorias was the one that caused the demon blight to spread like it did, so... If it weren't for Lord Artorias, the whole world would have been naught but demons. He is truly the savior of the world. One of the head exorcists will give a speech at the ceremony. Maybe they found a cure for demon blight. Okay, that's probably just wishful thinking on my part. I think the speech is just a call for unity. We may have expelled demons from the city, but we still don't know the root cause of the problem. Until we do, the battle will go on. Your request to hold a stage performance for the purpose of public recreation has been accepted. These are dark times, and the hearts of the people must be eased. However, disorderly conduct of any kind will be punished harshly. Is that quite clear? Perfectly. Thank you for your service. Chipped copper coin, 3 of them. 800 gold. Please tell me Velvet has to perform. I don't know. I would imagine maybe if Magilu manages to succeed in her gambit. But I honestly don't know. There are so many stalls and performers gathered for the ceremony. I haven't seen this much cheer in the city in ages. You're absolutely right. I prayed such a day would come. And, of course, it's going to go, you know, tits up because something's going to happen. And Velvet and her crew is going to be exposed as being daemons and pirates. Norman Carrot. Oh wow, those soldiers are so cool. I guess that every boy adorizes a grown-up in armor. Adorize? Don't you mean idolize? That'd be why that word did not make sense to me. Tarnished silver coin. More cat's souls. Look at everyone's smiles. It's making me smile too. This city is jam-packed for the ceremony. I imagine all the good places are already taken. Seriously? Aw, I knew I should have camped out on a spot all night. A military parade during the ceremony, and they say it's to ease the minds of the people. It looks more like a show of force to me, but they're all but saying bend to our power. Maybe everyone servicing the Abbey is a forthright pillar of society, but I highly doubt it. The ceremony will soon begin at the castle plaza. Listen attentively and behave in an orderly manner. Where's the fun in that, though?
Mommy, when's the prince gonna talk? The exorcists are coming too, right?
I'm sure they will, dear. People are saying it's going to be a very important announcement about the Abbey.
I want to see the exorcists. We need to thank them for saving us from the demons.
You're right. We all have to show them gratitude and help them however we can.
Yeah, I'll follow the rules too. I won't be selfish.
They sure are popular. Because these people don't know the truth.
You think that's so? That the exorcists are fighting the demons they themselves cannot. That's why the people support the exorcists.
Selfishness is a sin. The world is a hard place. You mustn't spoil me, Mother, all right? Very well, dear. I will listen to the exorcists. That is what will keep you safe, after all. Yeah, how'd that work out for Lafayette? We're drilling for a parade during the ceremony. You can watch us so long as you stay out of the way. Ooh, such powerful physiques. How stirring. We owe much to the exorcists, but the common soldiers are also doing their part. The army has come far since their fall. They fell? Must have been quite the thud. I wonder if that soldier who flirted with me will be taking part. He seemed like a good enough lad, but I'd stay away if I were you. With a soldier, you never know what tomorrow may bring. And I can't cut through their drill, so... Alright, what's over here? Shop! Come on in, we've been here for over 100 years. Even the Imperial Army buys from us. Apple gel. Holy bottle, what does that... Medicine that prevents encounters with weak enemies until you rest. Until you rest at an inn or flee from battle. That's actually pretty useful. Wristlet. Calcite paper. Amber daggers. Amber paper. Calcite talisman. Which I don't have one yet, but that's fine. Don't want that holy bottle yet. Amber Talisman, Calcite Pendant, Calcite Belt, Amber Belt, Waistcoat, regular waistcoat, natural waistcoat, because Roku does need better armor. Amber waistcoat, get another one of those. Another natural waistcoat. Fire ring, it's on sale too. Aqua ring, which is new. Resistance ring, void ring, wind ring, calcite boots, which I don't have any of. I guess I'll buy one. Battle boots, amber boots, marbled pickled boar meat, nutmeg. That's really it. Okay. Well, that's all I'm buying for now because I don't have a whole lot of money. New title, Equipment Curator. And weird stuff. Just looking at the stats on it, and apparently natural waistcoat is a very powerful item, I guess. Anyhow. Alright, now let's see what we got up here. Chipped copper coin. I understand, our guild will loan you whatever we can. We are grateful. Above all things, we need a place to properly worship the Empyrean. Most certainly. And what would you say to an addition... What would you say to an addition to the shrine within the cathedral? Probably say no. Begone, the praetor is observing the exorcists. Or is the praetor who you... or is it the praetor you have business with, perhaps? Looks like have I ever been down this way? Nope. Tarnished silver coin, calcite garment, tarnished silver coin 3. Cat souls. I don't have enough to free this cat, do I? Yep. 95, and I only have 29. Check. Lavender. I didn't even see it in there. On to the next place. Of course his name is Asgard.
And I are pleased to celebrate with you on this auspicious day.
Ceremony started. Nothing impossible to slip in.
After the opening, 10 years ago, our kingdom faced an existential threat, both from demons and the terrible spread of demon light. However, one man raised a miraculous sword and stood so that the body and soul of the land would not be lost.
Climb up if you want, but attacking now
And
would be
the name
suicide.
of that man was Artorius Coldbrand. None here, I trust, are unfamiliar with Artorius' noble act. To bring us salvation from demons, he sacrificed everything.
But he's a murderer.
He called Lord Innominat, one of the 5 Empyreans, and blessed us with the strength of the Malakith.
But he's a murderer!
He serves as a shining beacon of reason in this world of turmoil. And Reason is what binds us.
Killed him. You took everything that I loved.
So raise your voices in praise to Artorius' devoted work, to the Savior who purifies evil and guides our flock. Let us call him our shepherd.
Her angry face with that hat.
Even though the world was filled with suffering, I had to ask something tremendous of you all. I entrusted you to endure the pains of reason. I asked you to bind yourselves with shackles of your own will. For the only blade that can expel calamity is one forged from unshaking reason, and the iron will to do what must be done. And now that very blade stands ready before all of us today. I offer my body and my life in service to the people of this great land. With the blessing of the Empyrean Innomina, I will guide you to a world without calamity. And this world's suffering will be nothing but a distant memory.
Maybe you're the one who murdered.
Fool Lucius.
You're the one who killed Laphicet.
What?
The Shepherd Artorius. That's who you're after?
Oh, and here I was hoping you'd just straight up pounce on him.
That would be certain death. No. I need a sword of reason and will. That's the only thing that can kill him.
Killing Lord Artorius. Playing it safe? Boring! Regrettably, it is at this juncture we go our separate ways. I've got a bit of hunting to do.
No one's stopping you.
Goodbye. Farewell! May your days be fruitful and your nights tormented.
If our enemy's calling himself a shepherd, he won't be going into hiding. Let's take this slowly.
The old man behind him. Melchior, I take it?
Yeah.
Let's gather information on these people. If we know what they're planning, we can find a weakness.
They're the most powerful men in the land. If we're going to look into them, we need a lead first.
Eisen, do you have any underworld contacts in the capital itself? Like your friend at the port?
I don't go inland much, I'm afraid. But Ifrid has close ties to a shadow guild. A tavern in the city, run by an old man called Baskerville. Serves as a front for them.
A shadow guild? Those sorts of things actually exist.
Oh.
That settles it. Let's head to that tavern. They'll have food, I'm sure.
Why not?
My stomach made a weird noise.
That's another sign that you're alive.
The exorcists sure were out in full force to see the shepherd's inauguration, weren't they?
What about that guy you're after? Is he there?
What, and have to stand around looking all proper? Nah, that's not his style.
But I thought he was one of the top exorcists.
That wouldn't matter to him.
Huh. All right.
Actually, Velvet, speaking of the shepherd, noticed he wasn't using his right arm. Was he hurt or something?
Yeah, he was badly wounded a long time ago. He lost the use of his sword arm.
That's what I figured.
But don't get the wrong idea. He's still a master swordsman with his left arm.
I can tell that from the way he moves. movements are steady and measured, and his chi is centered below his navel.
Huh? Why does that matter?
Some people say that all the body's spiritual energy gathers in a place about 2 finger widths below the navel.
Even when he appears to be in a state of total peace, his guard is never down. He's a formidable adversary. And I think I know why my target has placed himself at Artorias' side. Because now I want to take Artorias down too.
Fun. The shepherd, eh? Just how long a leash are the king and Prince Percival going to have or give that Artorias? The nobility of Midgard spent more than a century working to make this land bloom. Now they expect us to bow to a man who climbs on our shoulders and preaches about order? Preposterous. Many in the army are also uneasy with the power that the exorcists wield, but the fact is we need them for now. Please be careful who you share your opinions with. Right. Stands to reason that not everyone's going to welcome someone gaining such authority. The Holy Empire of Midgard is not of a single mind. Holy bottle. Nope, not up here. Okay. Wow, what a wonderful ceremony that was. Today is sure to ring throughout history. A sword of will and reason. Sure, it'll work against the demons, but it'll also turn anyone who can upset their turn on anyone who upsets their order. You can count on that. Chipped copper coin. Restoration of order through will and reason. That's the polar opposite of demons and something only humans are capable of. Such deep words, we do well to remember them. It's settled. I'm going to become a soldier and devote my life to the people. I will bring an end to this world's suffering. Ooh, settle down. You're pretty impressionable, aren't you? Come on, speak. There we go. Shepherd Artorias. I've never seen the like. I've never prayed with real conviction in my life, but if he believes, I want to believe too. I feel the same way. Shall we go to the cathedral? Now that the ceremony's over, it should be open.
Shepherd, savior of mankind who guides us through the darkness. What an appropriate title for Lord Artorias. I believe in him. As long as we have Shepherd Artorias, we'll make it through this era of disaster.
Shepherd Artorias.
How pompous can you get?
Artorias has already seized control of all religious and secular power in Midgand. But now that he's taken on this new title, he's no longer just an authority figure. He's become the very hope of the masses.
A dangerous opponent.
After seeing that, will you still fight him?
Of course I will. He could be a god for all I care. I'll have my vengeance. No matter what.
Yeah. The shepherd is building a great temple to the Empyrean to the north along Denen Highway. I'll visit as soon as it's complete. Chipped copper coin. This should be the Shadow Guild that what's his face was talking about. Eisen. Oh, not a lot of folks come in here with children. We're a tavern, but we've got some good food. Oh, it's a room. Okay. Chipped copper coin. And a cat soul.
What'll it be?
Some food for the boy.
Marble curry is our specialty. It takes a week to stew properly.
Mabo curry.
Some of that then. Say, do you know a man named Baskerville? I heard we might find him here.
That old man? Scoundrel and criminal who went against the rules of the Abbey. They executed him long ago.
Oh,
Yeah, I doubt it.
Velvet, this Mabo curry is amazing.
You get along so well. Is he your brother?
no.
No, he wouldn't be, would he? After all, your brother was murdered before your eyes.
How do you know that?
The shadows watch those who flinch from the light.
So the guild is still active, even after Baskerville's arrest?
That's right. Just like how Ifreed's crew continues their piracy, even without their captain.
So you're the contact?
What may I help you with?
I want to know what Artorius is planning.
Information such as that? It won't come cheap. I have here a list of jobs. Not one remotely legal. Take care of all of them, and I'll tell you what you want to know.
Take on which request? Destroy goods, search for missing man, foil an ambush. Let's foil the ambush. Stop an ambush aimed at the Royal Medical Society on the Denon Highway. Take on this request?
Take this with you as documentation. It's fake, but it's a good thing. It'll hold up to inspection.
It's registered to Mogula's menagerie.
Oh? Was that not the name you gave to the guard?
I can see you're a group to be reckoned with.
Yeah.
Report back here once you're finished. However, be aware that should you fail,
Then this conversation never took place. Got it. I'll cause you no trouble.
I appreciate your understanding. You're welcome to stay the night, free of charge. Forget about work until the morning comes.
Might as well, those two are probably already plastered.
Right. You're missing Captain Ifreed. The captain has done much toward our viability. I promise that I'll share anything I hear about him for no charge.
Thanks. All we know is there was a pendulum on the ground at the last place he was seen. And that Legate Melchior is connected to the captain's disappearance. How? We don't know.
Sounds like you've got problems of your own. Do you really have time to take on ours as well?
I could ask you why you've tied yourself up with Velvet.
Me? I've got a debt to repay. Without her, there's no way I'd have ever found my blade again.
A demon repaying a debt? Ridiculous.
As ridiculous as a pirate Moloch, you think? No matter how you look at it, there's nothing reasonable about our rogue existence. And in this brave new world governed by reason, a rogue can either rage and become a monster like me,
Or band together with others. Like a ship full of pirates, perhaps.
exactly. I admire Velvet's courage, squaring off against the whole world on her own. You can accomplish that. It takes strength, real strength. And I'm curious where it comes from.
So you're doing it for yourself after all.
that so wrong?
No. I'm the same. I need allies on my side. The strength and courage to combat this so-called order imposed by the Abbey. But anyone who's willing to put up with the creed folly of Ifrit's pirates has to be an even bigger fool than we are. So I'm like you. I want to know how deep her foolishness goes.
She'd kill you if she heard that, you know.
It's a compliment. Fools that big aren't born every day.
Aha. And I imagine your dear Captain Ifrit's much the same.
Aye. That man flies his full flag proudly.
Hmm.
The shepherd Artorias, He's got the populace eating from the palm of his hand. I wonder... just how deeply will the fangs of our would-be tragic heroine scar this broken world of ours? I've got a traitor to find, but in the meantime, this should be a good show.
Alright, now that we know what our next task is, got a travel permit, obtained a new recipe, marble curry recipe, Mysteries of the Shadow Guild, or did I miss that? Oh, there it is.
Kind face for such a hard woman.
She knew about me and our cover. She's got ears everywhere.
And that's not all. She called the papers fake, but they're not.
So she's got spies working on the inside, too.
I heard that her predecessor, Baskerville, was a monument against authority. To think he was executed.
They've lost their leader, but remain unconquered. Not an organization to trifle with.
That's how they have to be to take on the Abbey. We'd better succeed on our missions, and not just to get the information we need.
Yeah. Besides, I'd like to get another of those drinks, too.
You're a man of taste. That place always has the best.
You'd better work hard too, if you want more Mabo curry.
I will.
Dealing with customers is harder than any job with Bloodwings will throw at you. Care to see for yourself? Play serving game. Okay, well, that'll be something else to do. Fine drink, fine food, and free talk with fine friends. This is what a tavern should be. A man needs a place like this in his life. Well, there's she. How about you? How you go about is up to you. Once you finish your job, come back and report to me. This is the Bloodwing Butterflies Bar. That's a lot of bees. I run a tavern for a living. It's hard enough providing a pleasant place for people to drink. But the Abbey doesn't care for this sort of establishment, and they're putting the pressure on me. So I use what methods I can to push back. It's all part and parcel of being in the business. Alrighty. So after we get through cutscenes and whatever, we're going to be going on it.
Ambush the Royal Medical Society on the Danan Highway.
The Royal Medical Society is a group of doctors that travel around healing the sick.
They're funded by donations given by ordinary folk.
Why would anyone attack them?
Don't ask me. Some people are just twisted.
And why would an underworld group defend them?
Who knows? Something to do with the attackers, perhaps?
Attackers are probably the Abbey. Alrighty, so what did we get on this expedition?
Take a look at this.
Well, we only won one of the contests, whatever. Pirate flag, nameless.
Scout ship setting sail.
Alrighty, it will be done in another half hour of game time. In the meantime, though, I'm calling it for the day. It's, late enough for me, I guess. So with that being said, I am going to thank everybody for coming in today and enjoying more of this game with me. I will be back tomorrow with Final Fantasy V Pixel Remastered. And in the meantime, stay safe, take care out there, and I will see everyone later. Have a good day.